Wow, what a wild couple of days of market movement. Yesterday, the markets were down like over 3%, I believe, and today down to 1.5%. Big moves. VIX is almost at a 20, getting like 50-point minute moves, you know, the whole 9 yards. Took a couple trades today, which we're going to recap right now. So please sit back and enjoy. These trades are from my live stream, which happens on my main channel, Trades by Matt, every morning at market open. And I am trading my 20, 50K funded accounts. So please sit back and let's get into it. Yo, good morning. Having my camera on might help, huh? Good morning. Welcome. Happy Thursday. What's up, everybody? All righty. Yesterday ended up being fairly aggressive. I turned my computer off after the stream was done, and I went and got a new toy. The market dumped. And I didn't watch any. I literally didn't watch any of it. I literally had those 2 trades yesterday, completely closed my computer down afterwards, had a great day, and came back and looked at the Discord. Like on the side of Discord, if y'all didn't know, we have like our bots over on the side, the market bots. It tells you like the price in the last minute. And it was down like almost 3% or something, from 880 down to 200. 600 point slap on the Nasdaq. So anyways, that was exciting. Now we are basically flat on the session. We got yesterday's close at 200. We're up 0.1%, nothing crazy. Yesterday's point of control, yesterday's value area low. All interesting spots, right? 180 is yesterday's value area low, and VWAP and yesterday's close, 200 to 180. Interesting. That being said, the overnight lows are down at 1960. And you know, I don't really know what happens here, honestly. Maybe we go sideways, maybe we catch more legs and we drop another 600 points. Honestly, who the frick knows? We did have news this morning. We had jobless claims coming at 7:30. Other than that, we've got nothing during the stream. No news during the stream. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully y'all are alive after yesterday. I was very happy I just closed the computer and didn't watch any of it. Some people ask, how do you fight FOMO, Matt? Well, that's the number 1 answer, is just turn your computer off so you don't see shit. If you can't see it, you can't have FOMO. 5-head. Anyways, I'm happy I didn't partake in that, because that's the type of movement that just absolutely screws me over usually. And hopefully you're alive, and if not, then I'm sorry, and you know, take some time or whatever. It's a nice thing if you're going through PAs, or like if you're in a funded account or an evaluation, that's a benefit, is like if you got wiped out, you know, at least it's not your cash account getting yoinked. You can always take another evaluation, right? You can always get another funded account. So should have held your IBL retest short, Matt. Yeah, shoulda, woulda, coulda. But there has been 3 instances in the last 2 weeks where the IB trade could have been held for massive guys. In the words of Vegas Matt. Massive trades, which is just crazy off of like hardly any drawdown. Just got approved for 28K last night from Brendan. Bro, well done. I didn't put in a payout request last time. I should be putting in one next couple days. Love it. If you're looking to get started, you can use code TBM for 80% off any of the account sizes. I use the 50Ks. A lot of people have been using the 250s and the 300s recently, but I use the 50s. Just different things for different people. Pros and cons. Or you can go to tbm.gg/apex for your 80% off. Alrighty. We're yoinking a little bit. We're 5 minutes into the session. Excuse me, 5 minutes into the session. It's a 90-point top to bottom candle. All right. You got 55 seconds to get lit. Let's see where we're at. And it's 1,420 viewers. Come on, quick. 4 more people. 1,420 viewers for 420 thumbs up. It couldn't be more perfect. Ah, let's go. It's a thing of beauty. It's truly artwork. 1,000. Oh, now, and look, we gained 2 people since then. Beautiful. All right. July 25th, Thursday. Why did Karen press Control-Alt-Delete? Because she wanted to see the task manager.
I copy traded 5 accounts the exact same. Yesterday 3/5 payouts got approved. Are the other PAs likely just lagging behind or denied? BTW first pay.
I don't know. The more you'll realize that there is no rhyme or reason. And the more you try and create a rhyme or reason or a pattern, the more confused you get. Just let it happen. It takes time. In fact, you can just reference exclamation point payouts, and in the FAQ, they go through all of the timing on everything. I was such a proponent for Apex closing their Discord because I thought that it was a cesspool of negativity and stupidity, to be perfectly honest. A lot of stupid people kind of aggregate to there. And unfortunately, once Apex actually did like lock it down, they all came to my Discord. And now I have to deal with all the stupidity and dummies. Yeah, I got played. I got absolutely played. The Discord was needed? No, I disagree. I still actually disagree. I think that people need to have a better grip on what's required of someone versus what's not. Wow, what a kick up, huh? 80 points just straight up in the last 3 minutes. All right, I mean, we're getting good movement, chat. It's like I'm about to be green lighted to trade. I always wait the first 15 minutes, as y'all know. And if you don't know, now you know. But I wait the first 15 minutes to kind of let the weird and craziness kind of shake out and to figure out how much pace of play we have right now. And right now it's pretty obvious. Like we're top to bottom 115 points, but we're getting like 60, 70 point intracandle moves basically. So, all right, push 130s, 135 even, somewhere like this. Could be kind of interesting. 130s could be interesting if we're not going to sweep it yet, but I kind of think we sweep it. Like if Delta was to stay like this and we quickly push up, could be an interesting trade. Delta going down, a lot of wicks down here getting stopped at 110. Wicks get run a lot of times. We have the jobless claims candle that's looking to get retraced down to 80 basically. So yeah, looking for the basically continuation of the flush. Yeah, 120 might have been the play, huh? All right, there's the flush of the wicks, and let's go trade 80 now. Yeah, this is what I wanted. I wanted to get in on this move. I just didn't get filled up here. I had it at like what, 135 or something, and I wouldn't have even gotten all these points. But this is the continuation of the move that I was just talking about. Ended up stopping at 120 for the little bit of the rotation. Didn't quite get to 80 yet. Got to what, 85, 86. Didn't get to 80 on the dot. But that's a great flush. That's wicks get run, right? You stop a bunch of wicks at the exact same spot, they're bound to get flushed typically. So it's really nice to see that play out though. Even if I tried to get into it, didn't get it. Still nice to see it work. It's pretty easy for me to be patient on moves like this, days like this, and days like yesterday. Granted, I finished early and I never even watched the rest of the dump, but like my strengths are not playing into massive one-directional moves, just straight up. I find it very challenging. Like obviously all you had to do right now is basically get short at any point in the last 100 points and you'd be making money. If you're gonna get short, you typically want an entry, right? Like you have to find an entry to get short, and you typically want to pull back at some capacity. When you go 80 to 30, like you have a 50-point move with no pullbacks, getting in on that is very challenging, right? Now we're getting a pullback. We got volume here. We got this CPI wick at 80. Like both of those are interesting spots. But like if we're just going to continue to melt without any sort of pullback, it just is really hard to trade. The entry was 19,188. I'm sure it was. Someone's going to have a number for everything. The entry was really 240, right? Maybe 220, maybe 200 on this wick. Maybe it was 160 on the point and control test. Like, come on. You can't just call out some specific number and be like, that's the entry. Basically, any price that's currently above 19,010 has been a damn good entry at the end of the day, because you're up money on all of them. All right, we cracked 19K. 60-point dump. Since I made the comment about the 40-point rip. We're getting really decent movement right now. Be careful, guys. Friendly reminder. Down 1.5%. Dude. I'm so happy that I have not taken a trade yet. Truly. So how big are these little kick-ups been? 30 points-ish. I mean, the 80 to 20 rotation is not a terrible idea. We got the wick at 15. Also not terrible. The problem is that if I take the wick at 15, I have 30 points above it. I mean, maybe we just rotate straight into 70. Something like that. Could be kind of interesting. Got a little bit of buyers here. Holy green line algo. Is that 2 times today? That's twice. It happened at 9:20 earlier when I had the 30 order sell, and the green line algo was at 9:20. Dude, I gotta get to the person who asked about the stop loss at 25 points. It is tough. I felt good about that trade. I'm trying to think of invalidation is very challenging there though. So I left it at 25. I thought the prior open at 86 would be an interesting spot, but which we did respond a second, but then we came back into it, traded it, and then ripped it. Might just be a little too movie for me right now. I will say this week has been very grindy or very easy for me, which is not very fun. I prefer not that, to be perfectly honest. I prefer just easy. Who doesn't? We got IB in 12 minutes. Like this response here, we get to see what happens with point of control now. We got liquidity a little bit higher. Like honestly, to me, the short at 84 still looks pretty decent. It's just, do I really want to take it again? Yeah, you got to give it another 20 points almost. It's another 100 plus points off the lows already. 120, 30 points off, 140 points off the lows already. Jeez. I mean, if we have the same move that we just had, we're back at VWAP. Isn't that crazy? Like if we have the same move that we just had off the bottom of the day, we're back at VWAP, which is kind of a crazy thought to me. VIX is near 20. Is it really? The 20 plus VIX can get nutty. Oh, it's at 18.8 still. Coming into the overnight lows, another interesting spot here is this 80s, and one that I'll be willing to take one more trade on. And it would really be something like this. This is kind of a big look, probably more like the overnight lows. I don't know if I'll actually look for all of this if I'm in the trade. I'm just saying that I like this concept of CPI fill into the overnight lows. Prior open or prior high, excuse me, but I don't know if I get filled here, and we could just pump straight through it. All right, short. Fine with the 85 test. Don't really want too much more than that. Go ahead and move that break even. No. Guess I don't need to be a dick for a tick. How far off was I? 2 points? Two points off on a 25-point move. Be better. Oh, it was the right idea. God damn, that was the right idea. Yeah, base hits. Yeah, still the right idea. Just missed it by 2 points. Less than 10% of the move. Ugh. I'm happy with the break-even stop. It makes the most sense also. Got to protect it, right? Definitely the right idea. Just didn't quite execute it perfectly. I really thought that it was just going to finish it up. I like legitimately really thought it was going to finish it up. That might be it for me after that one.